Murder mysteries happen every day in every garden, and the key characters of these stories are herbivores, predators, and parasitoid insects. And there's no better way to learn than by seeing the insects themselves. Let's take a closer look at this zucchini plant to meet the insect community. Ah yes, the aphid, an herbivore. Aphids feed on...
Excuse me, stranger?
Pardon?
So you're making a bug documentary, but you ain't talking to the bugs? That's a shame.
Well, then you explain what it means to be an herbivore.
Can do, partner. We aphids are one of the most common garden herbivores you'll find. Though we may be tiny, we can be found in large colonies on the surface of plants. Aphids use our sucking mouth parts to feed on plant sap. Other types of herbivores might have chewing mouth parts to feed on the leaves or stems of a plant. No matter our strategy, farmers aren't fans of us herbivores as we're often pests, leaving plants damaged and lowering crop yield. Other common pests of zucchini include squash vine borers, squash bugs, cucumber beetles, and pickleworms if you're in the south.
And how do herbivores get along with other insects, say predators and parasitoids?
Shoot, not too well. They're what we call our natural enemies. But if you want to get into the nitty-gritty, you'll have to talk to them yourself.
I think I see a predator approaching now.
In that case, I'm out of here.
Darn, that aphid was gonna be my lunch.
Ah yes, the lady beetle. Its spots may look cute, but it is a voracious predator.
That's for sure. I can eat 50 aphids in a day. Herbivores might not like us predators, but farmers sure do. Before farmers have to use fancy pesticides and other tiring methods of pest control, we can eat the bad pests for them. It's a win-win. A few other predators you'll find on zucchini plants include long-legged flies, big-eyed bugs, minute pirate bugs, and damsel bugs, which stab herbivores and suck out their insides.
Is there anything that a predator has to worry about?
Well, if farmers do decide to spray pesticides, that stuff can backfire. Instead of only killing the pests they're meant to target, they may accidentally harm the natural enemies that were helping them control pests in the first place.
And woo-wee, we pests have a hoedown when that happens. That's called a pest resurgence, baby. And with fewer predators to look out for, our populations skyrocket.
Hey, my lunch is back. It looks like this plant could use as many natural enemies as it can get.
I sure hope you don't mean
Parasitoid wasp. That's right, little aphid. It's your worst nightmare.
Well, I'm leaving again. Let's get out of here.
The aphid parasitoid wasp is another natural enemy of the aphid. Mr. Parasitoid, how do you control aphid populations?
Please, Mr. Parasitoid was my father. Call me Paul. Let me give you a lesson on how we parasitoids operate, and I think you'll find this quite reasonable. You may have noticed that the word parasitoid sounds a bit like parasite. A parasite is any organism that lives in or on another species and benefits by stealing nutrients from their host. Parasitoids are special kinds of parasites, because we eventually kill our generous host. In our case, the female parasitoid wasp lays an egg inside a live aphid. The egg hatches and the larva eats away inside of its host. You can see how the aphid body dries up and turns brown as the parasitoid pupates inside of it. Eventually, the adult wasp will emerge from the aphid to start the cycle over again. The wasps leave behind the husk of the aphid, fittingly called a mummy. Yes, it may be a brutal process, but we parasitoids play our part in the biological control of pests. Some species of parasitoid wasps can even be bought commercially for the control of moths on a wide variety of crops.
Oh, that sounds downright horrifying.
I thought you ran off scared.
You have a nice speaking voice, Paul.
For that you'll live another day.
Once again, the natural world never ceases to amaze. The balance kept between herbivores, predators, and parasitoids shows just how intricate the food webs in our own gardens can be. And of course, just how eager the insects can be to teach us.